The global story of Christmas. Stop for a moment. Close your eyes. What do you see? You see bright, sparkling lights that transform ordinary streets into magical pathways. You smell pine needles and perhaps freshly baked cookies. You hear the sound of cheerful music and feel that warm, peaceful feeling you get when loved ones gather. That is Christmas. It's the world's most popular, most colourful, and most universally understood holiday. But have you ever truly stopped to ask, why do we hang a simple green tree inside our homes? Why does a generous red-suited man from the North Pole deliver gifts? And how did an event that took place over 2,000 years ago in a small stable become a global celebration, enjoyed by millions, even where it is not a traditional cultural event? For English learners, this holiday is everywhere, in movies, songs, conversations, and books. Understanding Christmas isn't just learning vocabulary, it's unlocking a key cultural habit of the Western world. In this video, we will travel back in time to discover the true origin of Christmas. We will break down the powerful meaning behind every symbol and show how this ancient story became the global language of hope, kindness, and connection that it is today. Get ready to deepen your language skills and your cultural understanding. Let's explore the incredible journey of Christmas. The historical origin, from Bethlehem to the 4th century, the simple birth of Jesus. The original fundamental purpose of Christmas is religious. It celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ, the central figure of Christianity. The story, told in the Bible, begins more than 2 millennia ago in a small town named Bethlehem. It was not a grand, organized party. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Jesus' parents, Mary and Joseph, traveled a long distance. When they arrived, the town was completely full of travelers. All the guest rooms were taken. Because of this lack of space, Mary was forced to give birth to her baby in a simple stable, a structure used to keep animals. And the Messiah, the promised figure of hope, was laid to sleep in a manger, which is a wooden box where animals usually eat their food. The story continues with an element of wonder. The Bible tells of a bright star that suddenly appeared in the dark night sky. This brilliant guiding light led shepherds from the fields and, famously, the 3 wise men to the humble stable. They brought significant gifts and showed respect to the newborn child. This powerful, quiet event is known as the Nativity. Even today, this story inspires countless beautiful traditions, including church nativity plays and nativity scenes displayed in many homes. Why December 25th, the cultural genius? Though the birth of Jesus was profoundly important to early Christians, Christmas was not immediately celebrated as a major holiday. Believers initially focused more heavily on Easter. It wasn't until the 4th century that the Church officially declared December 25th as the date to celebrate the Nativity. This decision was incredibly clever. It was a stroke of cultural genius. Late December was already a major festive time across many parts of Europe. The ancient Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a multi-day festival honoring the god Saturn that involved food, music, and gift-giving. Furthermore, people everywhere celebrated the winter solstice, the darkest day of the year, which marked the pivotal moment when the sunlight finally begins its return. By choosing December 25th, the Church effectively blended Christian spiritual beliefs with these powerful, existing winter traditions. Over time, these cultural customs, the feasting, the lights, the gift-giving, mixed seamlessly with the religious practices, helping Christmas grow into both a spiritual and a powerfully influential cultural celebration. The global journey, how Christmas became a world holiday. Christmas did not stay confined to Europe. As European nations began to explore new lands, trade across oceans, and build relationships with other nations, they carried their Christmas customs with them. When large numbers of Europeans migrated to North America, they ensured that celebrating Christmas remained an important part of the developing American culture. The 19th century was a turning point for the modern holiday due to new inventions and literature. The printing press made it simple to create and share decorative Christmas cards. New factories began producing affordable toys and decorations. Powerful writers like Charles Dickens shaped its meaning through stories. His famous book, A Christmas Carol, reminded people about the vital importance of kindness and generosity. The 20th century then took Christmas global. Radio, movies, and television spread the infectious joy of Christmas music, stories, and images across oceans and continents. The modern, familiar image of Santa Claus, the cheerful, friendly man dressed in red, became a universal symbol thanks to popular culture and advertising. Today, the internet and social media continue this tradition. Christmas has evolved from a strictly religious event for Christians to a holiday that many non-Christians also enjoy. It has become a symbol that represents family, friendship, kindness, and a shared hope for a better world. Symbols unlocking the hidden meaning. Every item we associate with Christmas tells a piece of this global story. The Christmas tree. What does a green tree standing tall in the dead of winter represent? Its roots trace back to old European winter festivals, especially in Germany. Evergreen trees, those that stay green when all other life seems dormant, were powerful symbols of life and strength. They were originally decorated with apples and candles. In the 19th century, the custom became popular in England and the United States. Today, the Christmas tree is covered in lights, ornaments, and topped with a star or an angel, becoming the literal center of family activities. Santa Claus. The iconic Santa Claus is loved by children everywhere. His enduring story is based on St. Nicholas, a generous Christian man from the 4th century who gave gifts to the poor. Over many years, different cultures added their own ideas, evolving the character into the familiar figure we know today. A cheerful man with a red suit, white beard, and a big smile. He lives at the North Pole, flies across the sky in a sleigh pulled by reindeer, and delivers gifts on Christmas Eve. Santa Claus is the personification of generosity, happiness, and the spirit of giving. Gifts and sharing. The tradition of exchanging gifts is a highlight of Christmas. It partly originates from the wise men who brought their precious gifts to baby Jesus. Today, giving presents is a universal way to express love, gratitude, and appreciation to those we care about. But the meaning extends beyond material things. Many people use this time to help those in need by donating food, clothes, or money. Schools, companies, and charities often organize special events to support poor families. This profound spirit of sharing is one of the true meanings of Christmas. Lights, stars, and carols. Christmas lights on homes and streets symbolize hope, the unwavering belief that light will always return after darkness. The star atop the tree specifically represents the Star of Bethlehem, which guided people to Jesus. Lights and stars remind people to stay positive and believe in better days. Carols are the traditional songs of the season. Singing carols is a way to bring people together. People often go caroling, singing door to door, to literally share the festive cheer with their neighbours and community. Christmas around the world, a shared language. Today, Christmas carries multiple meanings. For Christian families, it is still a holy day to attend church, read the Nativity story, and pray. For many others, it is purely a cultural holiday, a designated time to rest, travel, enjoy good food, and spend time with loved ones. It is also a season for reflection, encouraging kindness, forgiveness, and gratitude. The beauty of Christmas lies in its adaptability. In the United States, families decorate trees, hang stockings, and prepare big dinners with turkey, potatoes, and pie. In Germany, traditions are older, featuring beautiful Christmas markets where people buy gifts and drink warm chocolate. In the United Kingdom, families pull Christmas crackers, small loud tubes containing paper crowns and tiny gifts. In Australia, since it's summer, Christmas often involves outdoor BBQs, beach time, and parades, with Santa sometimes shown wearing shorts. Expansion, Latin America, blending faith and fiesta. In Latin American countries, Christmas is a deep blend of strong Catholic faith and vibrant, colourful community celebrations. Mexico, the season begins early with Las Posadas. For 9 nights leading up to Christmas Eve, communities recreate Mary and Joseph's journey, going door to door seeking shelter. These processions culminate in vibrant parties featuring traditional foods and the famous piñatas, often shaped like a 7-pointed star, symbolizing the struggle against sin. Christmas Eve, Noche Buena, is the central event, where families gather for a massive feast after the midnight mass. Brazil. Being in the southern hemisphere, Brazilians celebrate Christmas in hot summer weather. Santa Claus, or Papai Noel, arrives in the heat. Instead of heavy meals, the feast often features colourful tropical fruits, cold salads, and high-quality fish. The celebration often involves massive fireworks displays and spending time at the beach or pool during the holiday break. Expansion, Asia, a focus on culture and connection. In Japan, Christmas is mainly a cultural celebration. People enjoy Christmas cake and famously line up for fried chicken. It is often treated as a romantic day. In South Korea, couples treat Christmas as a romantic day. In the Philippines, Christmas is the longest season in the world, with celebrations starting as early as September. In Vietnam, though not a Christian majority country, cities explode with lively decorations, music, and bright lights. Young people go out to take photos, eat together, and enjoy the festive night. Families gather for simple meals, and many churches hold beautiful midnight services. Despite the differences in food and custom, the core feelings, happiness, connection, and goodwill, are identical everywhere. Christmas is truly a holiday with a long, profound history. It began with a spiritual event, grew by intelligently mixing with ancient winter traditions, and eventually blossomed into a global cultural phenomenon enjoyed by millions. Every symbol, from the twinkling light to the generous Santa Claus, carries a universal message of hope, kindness, and love. For you, the English learner, understanding this holiday is a passport into global culture. It will help you communicate better, enjoy international media, and connect with people from many backgrounds. The ultimate takeaway is this: no matter where you are, the true spirit of Christmas encourages everyone to be generous, thankful, and hopeful. Thank you for exploring the global story of Christmas with us. We hope this guide has brought you a deeper understanding of its beauty and meaning. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with another language learner. We wish you a beautiful and meaningful holiday season. Merry Christmas wherever you are.